Zdravím vás všetkých. Hello everyone. Hello from beautiful Slovakia. I'm joining you guys from a shopping center today, and today we will be talking about New Year as we are leaving the old year and hopefully with gratitude and with some nice memories. And at the same time, we are very, very close to welcoming the new year. So today we will be talking a little bit together with Martina, who I'm joining in a moment. So in a moment we are going to be New Year's resolutions, but maybe not a classic New Year's resolution that you know. Hi, Matka.
Hello,
Hi.
can you hear me all right?
Welcome. Yes.
Good.
I'm just giving a brief about what we will be going on about today. We are both actually joining you from shopping centers, right? I know you are. You are somewhere. We both took a little break and just to be with you guys. So hello to everyone who is joining us. Hopefully you're having a beautiful festive seasons and you enjoyed your time with your loved ones. Today we are going to talk about New Year's resolutions, but maybe slightly different from the perspective of how to set the meaningful New Year resolutions. So the ones that are not just the ones that maybe perhaps things that we should be or the way we should be, or in terms of exercise and giving up smoking and eating healthy. We'll be more talking about how we can make our lives more meaningful, how we can set them up in a way that actually they will serve us on a deeper level. So Martinka, I will give you a little word. Let's just quickly introduce ourselves.
Thank you. I was just sharing the video. So hi guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope all of you had an amazing Christmas time. So my name is Martina Stewart and I've been very passionate about healthy living, about healthy vegan living, and I just would like to share this passion with other people. So that's what I do. Also, I'm running a really lovely Facebook group which is called Be Kind to Every Kind. And this group is inspiring people to lead healthier lifestyle. So if you would like to find out more, I'm going to leave the link underneath the video so you can join us.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Martinka. And it's really appropriate because they say the new year, new start. It can be. Why not? Why not to use this year or the end of this year to say goodbye and to create something new and beautiful for New Year. So let me just briefly introduce myself for those of you who don't know me yet. My name is Lucia Hoxa. I live in London, been there for 17 years. I'm happily married, 37 very soon. And what I do, I'm a yoga teacher and I am a professional lifestyle coach. I support women who are on their journey to find fulfillment in life, to live the life they love. So I support them in what is the most important to them in life. Martinka, we have a little bit of background noise of a coffee machine and all sorts of things from
Is it? Sorry, guys.
But it's okay. If I don't think we've got an option to mute there, do we? When we don't speak, I don't know if I have. So sorry, guys. We are really improvising because Martina and I we often turn ourselves upside down, like to be here on time, to be here every Wednesday. So hopefully you excuse us when we are joining you from all sorts of places. And I want to take this also as opportunity. We started a broadcasting with Martina this year, doing these live streamings, and we've been doing it almost for a year. I think it was March this year we started, wasn't it, Martina? And I think we missed maybe one or two broadcastings. So we really would like to thank you for your company, for your lovely notes, for contribution, for sharing, for spreading the joy, the love, the support that you've been spreading throughout the whole this year. Thank you so much. I also want to mention that the meaningful New Year's resolutions that we will be talking about today I am sending my people, my clients and my students email every month about something inspiring, something that serves them in life. And this is the theme. In next couple of days, email will be going out. So if you are interested, send me a personal message with your email, so I can serve you this way as well.
Cool.
So let's start.
Yeah, I can see people jumping on, guys. So say hello. Say how was your Christmas.
Hello. Tell us how was your Christmas, and tell us whether you're still on holidays or you are back at work, or where you're joining us from, and what is your plans for next few days? What are you planning? Any skiing, snowboarding?
Is it snow in Slovakia, by the way?
Oh no, it's raining. We are at the moment in Banská Bystrica, which is kind of borderline with mountains, and sadly today it's been raining on the way here. But we are expecting some snow in next few days. So hopefully New Year is going to be white.
Cool. Yeah. So let's start. Yeah.
And I would like to start really saying goodbye to old year, and maybe with a little gratitude towards, what are we grateful for, what this old year 2017 brought us. So share with us, guys. We are listening, we are reading your comments, so please, just in the meantime, I think, would you like to share first what was it like for you? What are you grateful for this year?
Okay, so there's loads of things I'm grateful for. The lovely thing is I met up with one lady. She is in Las Vegas, and we're doing 21-day challenge, or I think 30-day challenge, a gratitude challenge. So we're sending messages to each other on a Facebook what we're grateful for. So if we should do like 3 things, writing down what we are grateful for. And I posted this the other day, and another girl said I would like to do it as well. So now it's a group on a messenger. Every day we are sending these lovely messages to each other, because sometimes you can forget to write these. So if someone writes it, you will write it back. So I don't know. It was ups and downs all year, like everyone has, a little roller coaster. But I think I'm very grateful for my family. I could spend a Christmas again with all of my family and family members. And also in the last few months, I met loads of interesting people on social media, which I'm really, really grateful for, you including. So, loads to be grateful for.
Yeah. Anything specific, anything that you will remember this year for?
I think when we're talking about the journey we're taking and self-developing and grow as a person, I think that's one of them. I starting to do the videos, and it's a step up. Always step up a little and grow. Yeah, and challenge yourself. Yeah.
Oh,
so that's
sure,
for me.
Sure. I often reflect.
You?
Yeah, I often reflect on the new year, and I'm thinking, even when I'm reflecting on the last month, I always think, oh my God, so much happened even like in last month. And every year I think to myself, okay, wow, that was really intense. A lot happened. Next year must be a little bit quieter because it was so much happening this year. And it never happened. Next year is always almost like extension of, of that past year. What I'm grateful for, well, I always start with my family and my health and my amazing husband who's been supporting me so much. And I'm very grateful for what I do and all those possibly hundreds and hundreds of lives that I had a time and I had opportunity to impact in one way or another. I'm very grateful for the growth I've seen in my students, in my clients, for the life they have now, how much it shifted. Like a lot of them, we've been reflecting with some of them, and they've been reporting it's been absolutely extraordinary. They a lot of times they say, I know you've been telling me at the beginning that it will be a big journey, but I had no idea. Now I get it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they are coming towards the middle or towards the end of my program. And you know, but I always kind of, it's both ways, right? It's always what you put in, you get back, and it really works like that. So you know, I want to thank to all people in my life, really, because my life is only quality and joy and happiness in my life really depends on what the kind of people, like you mentioned, Marika, the kind of people we had around us that makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah.
And and I'm very grateful for doing what I love and for having opportunities to travel and to have the freedom to create and co-create and keep on doing that. So very grateful, guys. The guys, write to us. I'm going to read it in a minute. What you are grateful for, how was your year, and then we will be talking a little bit more about what we are creating. I see a lot of you joining us. I'm just trying to read the screen and turn it into the place where I can read your comments. Maybe what we can do, you can see the light, no light, the difference.
There is one message from Marinette.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
She said, lovely idea to message each other about being grateful about something. It is, because, you know, we are living in a busy life and we all have so much on our plates, and sometimes you forget. So when you got that message, ding, you know, and you can read who is, you know, someone grateful for, then you can reflect on your day and write that message as well to someone. So it's like a buddies. So you can remind each other to do
it. It is buddy system, and it's great, guys. You can do it anytime. You can do it with your friends. You can do it with people that are close to you or who are on the self-development journey with you. I often send a message to my girls that I coach, and I kind of encourage them, I remind them. It's actually a fantastic way to start the day. We don't have to wait for the end of the new year to find out. We have a comment from Ivana. Ivana is saying, love you ladies. Thank you so much, Ivanka. We love you too, guys. We are really happy to be here with you. So let's jump on to the next subject, and I would like to continue. Maybe what are we choosing to say no or to let go of in our lives for 2018? So what kind of things, guys, you are thinking that, you know, that are no longer serving you, something that you think, okay, well, you know, I've been doing this, or I've been dealing with this for many years. It's time to say goodbye, or it's time to make a peace with it. Do you have anything like that, Mati? Guys, share with us. I put you on the spot there.
Yeah, you did put me on the spot. You always do put me on the spot.
I always do it. Yeah.
I think that, yeah, there are some things, but I'm still working on it. To let go of. Yeah, sometimes it's harder than we think. Yeah. Don't know. How about you?
I had a lovely comment from one of my clients, Maria, yesterday. She said it's what she is practicing and she started doing is, rather than reacting to things, like really take a moment and have a look, observe her emotions and where is the feeling coming from. So before, how it was, she just used to snap or react, whether it was her husband or, you know, her partner. And now she's like taking a moment to walk home and just to kind of go, oh wow, where is this feeling coming from, and put things into perspective. And she said it saves her so much time apologizing, you know, and it also, it gives her that knowledge about herself, that awareness, that it really makes so much difference to her in her life. Like, rather than making things mean something that might upset her or ruin her day, you know, now she can get over things much quicker. So that was lovely to hear. In terms of me, I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's a lot of things to let go of or to say no to. I know that, like everyone, I have a good moments and bad moments, and you know, and I know like I have some bad days when things just seem, you know, like my husband says, like having a dark cloud over you. You know
Yeah.
that feeling.
Yeah. What do you do that day? Do you just
Well,
step back? If you know, because sometimes few things don't go the way we want to.
oh yeah, yeah, and sometimes like they come in bunches, you know, it's like in pairs or like one thing after another. And you know, like what I would like to say, let go of is the fact that sometimes things seem that they will, you know, when we have a day like that, it's like everything is wrong, you know, like
Yeah,
when you get
yeah.
to that stage, like, oh God, you know, this will never end, and it's not true, you know, there's always another day. So maybe what I would like to let go of is to um, you know, being in that despair for a whole day, just kind of giving myself a permission to be okay with not being happy in that moment, or not being perfect, or you know, getting things wrong or making mistakes, like even like keep on nurturing myself and being kind to myself.
Yeah, yeah. But
So
you know what? Yeah, you know what as people say, if you make a mistake, it's for you to learn more, you know, to find something positive out of that mistake. So it's
yeah,
good to be making a mistake, and we shouldn't punishing ourselves for the mistakes, you know. I think they are
yeah,
here for us to grow and learn
yeah.
from them.
I'm inspired to keep on looking at, you know, when things go so-called wrong, or things don't go, and a lot of things we don't have influence on anyway. So I'm
Sure.
inspired to keep on looking, and you know, a lot of things in my life this year have been really tough, and they didn't go my way for sure. And you know, I'm learning to like keep on looking at like what is it here for me to learn,
Yeah.
like what message, and sometimes we can find the messages, and I call them spiritual messages, in the most random places, you know, whether it's a song you hear, or the message on the lorry, you know,
Yeah.
it's just these little things, and when we look, they really come when we are in that inquiry, and that's what makes me happy as well, to be in that inquiry, to have an interest, to grow and
Yeah.
learn and discover and get excited about that.
Sure. So
Maybe, yeah.
I just wanted to say, so do you think if the things doesn't go the way we want to, is it because we as a person we are not ready for that yet?
And maybe we can even turn it around and say, well, maybe it's not the fact that we are not ready. Maybe it's the case that we are ready for the lesson. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and the bigger the loss or challenge, the greater the lesson. It just works that way. If we allow it, we can get bitter. We can get you know, hopeless. We can go other way. There is always like freedom of choice about that. But I always choose to look how I can turn it around, because something very beautiful can come out of that way.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing, maybe, which I would like to nurture and nourish even more, is to you know how in life we have like somewhere to get to, like the goals and the you know, like when this will happen, then I will be happy, or when I will get this, then you know, I will be, you know,
Yeah.
I will be more peaceful, or when this happens, like then I can have a peace of mind. And it never works like that, right? Because there is always that another thing. So that's another thing that I would like to nurture more, is just to live in the moment, and just enjoy here while it's now, and have that right balance between, yes, having the goals and having something to go for, like having a vision, and you know, go in line with that, and take a steps, take actions towards it every day, but at the same time keep on living it in the moment and just enjoying it, like what we have now, even when it rains, you know, who cares?
Yeah,
Like
yeah. You're right. Because
seeing something nice in it.
I can reflect so much on the children, how they're growing so fast, you know, and for me in the last 5 years, just I don't know how about you guys, but the last 5 years for me just went like so fast. And you know, if you're thinking like, oh my god, another 5 years gonna go as fast as this one, which is very scary, isn't it? To postpone your life always. One day I'll do that, or when I have more time, when I'm retired, I'm gonna do that. It's not never good because we never know what's behind the corner. So we really should be living today.
Now.
Today,
Yeah. And I noticed like this year I had a big change. Like I used to be and I still am very driven, very active. But this year I noticed the change that I kind of calmed down a lot in terms of I have much more trust in things happening the right way in the right time. Like I don't have such a need to rush anything anymore. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That before I was like, oh, you know, it needs to happen now. It needs to be this way, or you know, I felt more like controlling things more, and like I feel now it's like it's okay the way it is. Like, and it gives me much more like peace of mind. It's actually really great, much better place to be in.
Sure.
Yeah.
So let the guys give some comments. Come on, guys. If you're thinking what we're talking about, something what you can reflect on, leave us a comment. This is something you're getting value from. You know, send a thumbs up or send some hearts.
We are sending hello to Bonnie to US. Hi, Bonnie. Merry Christmas, darling. So yeah, let's send us a comment, and even if it resonates with you guys, let us know so we don't feel like we are aliens and we are the only ones who are dealing with this. I don't think we are, because I'm meeting many of you who are talking to me and sharing with me about your life, and that's how I'm choosing the subjects for this live streaming, because I believe what we are talking about is actually relevant to all of us one way or another.
Yeah.
Next kind of the kind of subtitle, or what we would like to talk about is what would you like to have more of in 2018? Martika, what would you like to have more of?
More of. Fun.
Yes.
More of fun. Take life more, not that seriously. I need to learn that. Have more fun with the life. More of experience. And you know, more of educate myself, reading, just inspire others, because it's really, really lovely thing. And how you said in the beginning, it's really nice if you do inspire others, and then when they send you the notes, that you help them to discover something, or you know, they done something you told them to and they really love it. It's a really lovely thing to do.
Yeah. I'm thinking as you're speaking as well, I would love to have more opportunities to impact more and more people on a deep level. Because definitely that's one of my more. I would love to have more fun, like get more silliness in my life, and you know, like every day, like find something funny, like with other people, or even like laugh with myself, you know, like inside me, like just being great company to myself, and you know, like when you're having fun in life and you don't need to show it, you just have, you know, you're just internally happy. And I would like to have even more of like spiritual experiences and welcome them in my life, and also share them with other people. I would like to maybe do more of traveling, and this year next year take my husband to some more exciting places as well, so we can do this together. And I would love to see more and more acts of kindness between people. That always moves me, you know, even in a shopping center like this, like just anywhere randomly where I see it's not only me creating it, but also like I see like other people's initiative, and you know, and like more, you know, like Martina, I love what you're doing with your Facebook Live, supporting this little boy. Like, I would love to see more and more of these initiatives, like from all of us, really. And I would love people to experience how much they receive when they give, like to experience that magic of that. And more people being open to be supported as well. You know, I would love to see more and more people knowing that they don't have to struggle in their life on their own, or being embarrassed that they are going through something, because I would like to see more authenticity in the world, and people not feeling that I have to wear the masks, and more humanity. Yeah, there's so much more that I would like to see, actually. I realize I can go on and on with this. Definitely.
Great.
Guys, let us know. We would love to read your comments. What would you like to see more of in your life, or in everyday life, or in the world? What would make you smile or happy inside to have more of?
I can say one more thing, but I think it's happening. You know how passionate I am about the veganism. Yeah. And I think every day it's more and more of it out there. If it's in a posters, in a shopping centre. So it's in the last few years, I would say, it's really growing. So I think it's on a really, really good track.
Yeah.
So that would
definitely
be nice. Yeah.
And I think
more people are open to it as well, which is really, really good.
And more people are trying and seeing the benefits of it as well. Like I know I do when I choose to do that. I'm a little bit of a swinger. I go from, you know, I sent a message about sausages the other day, and then I go like very healthy, and then I'm like, yeah, this works. And then I'm like, I'm a little bit too healthy, I need something. Okay, Ivona is writing to us, yes, more spiritual, magical experience, more time for myself, with myself, more self-education, inspiring others, more fun, not taking things so seriously. Brilliant. I love the section with not taking things too seriously. You know, this is one of the main things. I know I do it. I've got a little bit of tendency with that. Like just really going into that space like, oh my God, you know. But actually, you know, it's all empty and meaningless. And when we put things into perspective, I think many times we just, you know, like sometimes when we are going through something, maybe the good question to ask is, in 5 years' time when I look back, is this going to be significant in my life?
Yeah.
You know, that's a good one. I like that.
Great,
good.
Great.
Let's move on. So we've been talking about what more we would like to have in our lives in 2018. And let's now talk about what would you like to create for yourself and your life in 2018. So what, when you're thinking of creating something new, what is coming up to you? Is there anything new you would like to create?
I had a bad connection. I didn't hear what you said, so I don't know how the other way hearing you.
I'm saying like what new things, something new that you would like to create in 2018 for yourself, for your life? Is there something new that is coming to your mind, or you're already planning that is going to happen?
Read more books. That's my goal.
Read more books.
To have more time to hide myself somewhere and read more books. To create that, you know, your own space. Because, you know, like every other meeting, we are so busy with our families, with our businesses, with the work and everything. Sometimes we do forget to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
So that's important.
I discovered this fantastic thing of audiobooks this year, actually. And that's how I do it. I actually listen to audiobooks when I'm doing quite a lot of traveling.
I have to look at it as well.
Look at it, Mati. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
For those
yeah.
of you who didn't discover the magic of audiobooks yet, I mean, yes, it is fantastic to read the books. It's nothing like even Kindle is not the same than turning the pages of the book. But for me, audiobooks really work so well. So I love it. I love it. I'm really happy that I have it in my life now. Marcelka Peňažková saying Merry Christmas, girls. Merry Christmas, darling.
No, you're right, because it's like you can do two things in one go, isn't it? You can drive somewhere and listening to the audiobooks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's my number. That's one of those things I need to look at.
Yeah, take it on. So what would you like to create? What new things would you like to create in your life, in your world? What is coming up for me is I know I'm refurbishing my home in Slovakia at the moment, so that's one of the things that I'm creating for in New Year. I started already a little bit. Also, there will be new group coaching program coming up that will be taking place next year for sure, and that's within my initiative of making difference to more and more people. There will be possibly new classes coming up. There will be definitely more Aroma Yoga classes with the very exciting things. I was doing a plan for New Year. By the way, next one is coming 4th of February, guys. When I'm back in UK, I'm doing a next Aroma Yoga class. I know you love them, so I will. I said I will keep on doing what has been working this year and what has been serving you. I will keep on doing more of that. What new? I'm just trying to think. Give us a hint, guys. What new you are creating for yourselves? Maybe this is the power of sharing. When you share.
The power of sharing.
When you share.
I'm keeping up with my yoga. I started yoga. When I met you, you were on about yoga. So I had started. So I'm doing yoga for a couple of months now, every single morning.
Oh, brilliant! I didn't even know you do yoga every morning.
No, and